Your Credit Matters segment today being brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free. rsrlinks.com/debt-free. Student loan collections resume. What you need to know now. Ron Siegel Radio, your home and finance show with current events and strategies you can use to build a better life. I am Ron Siegel. Today we're tackling a financial wake-up call that's going to hit millions of Americans starting this week. Student loan collections are officially resuming. May 5th, 2025 marks the end of the payment pause that's been in place since March 2020. That pause gave people time to breathe. But now, the Department of Education is turning the faucet back on and collections are about to flow. Let's break down what's changing and, more importantly, what you can do about it. What's changing? The Department of Education began referring delinquent student loan accounts to collections again. Here's what that really means. Wage garnishments, tax refund seizures, Social Security offsets. If you're in default or even just behind, this isn't just a paperwork problem anymore. This is a real money and real consequences. Over 5 million borrowers are already in default, and nearly 25% of the federal loan portfolio is on the brink. If you're not proactive, you could be next. Why now? Let's be clear. This move isn't about politics. It's about liability and accountability. The department says that only 38% of borrowers are currently repaying their loans. That's a serious risk to the system, and it's why they're turning the collections machine back on. But here's the kicker. Collections don't just take your money, they crush your credit. And if your loan goes to collections, your credit score will drop. And that one number, your FICO score, controls a lot more than you think. It affects your ability to buy a car, and to buy a home, car loan rates, insurance premiums, even your ability to rent a home. This isn't just about student loans, it's about your entire financial future. What you can do right now, here's the good news. Yes, there is some. Step one, talk to your loan advisor. Explore options like rehabilitation, consolidation, or income-driven repayment plans. These programs can pull you out of default and lower your monthly payments. Step two, don't ignore emails or letters from the Department of Education. They're actively reaching out through June, and you don't want to miss critical deadlines. Step three, get help from trusted professionals. We've partnered with a credit strategy team that offers personalized credit report reviews, debt consolidation, customized recovery plans. Whether you're dealing with student loans, collections, or rebuilding your credit after a setback, they're there to help. We've seen this partner work wonders for families who thought they were out of options. A real story that might sound familiar. Let me tell you about a case, a real case. No names needed. Young woman reached out to our partner with a credit score in the low 500s. Ow! She felt stuck, embarrassed, and overwhelmed. But instead of judgment, she got guidance. A few months later, her score improved by over 100 points. She was able to refinance a new car. And more importantly, she finally felt like she was back in control. She said, I cried, not because of the car, but because someone believed in me. That's what the right strategy can do. That's what the right help feels like. My role as a certified liability advisor, now let me speak to you directly, not as a radio host, but as a certified liability advisor. We don't just talk about loans. We help families eliminate financial risk. We guide you to protect your credit, manage your debt, and build long-term security. The student loan situation, it's a liability event. And if you don't have a strategy for managing it, you're leaving your future exposed. Start with a 30-second liability checkup, rsrlinks.com/SORA, rsrlinks.com/SORA, SORA. We'll help you evaluate where you are, what risks you're facing, and what options are available. And if credit card debt is also part of your picture, we've got a free tool at rsrccpayment.com, rsrccpayment.com, that shows you how to pay your credit cards for maximum FICO benefit. It's not about paying more, it's about paying smart. rsrccpayment.com. This is Ron Siegel. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Let's build better systems together. And as a certified liability advisor, I help build families, build wealth through strategic debt management. That is the Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free, rsrlinks.com/debt-free.